Well, it's obviously been the talk of the town over the last couple of days in Mammoth Lakes. Two locals exchanging gunfire. One man is dead. Now, two men, roommates, were involved in that shooting Wednesday in Mammoth Lakes, leaving one local deceased. Press release notes that on June 6th, a 911 call to respond to a shooting at 343 Hillside Drive in Mammoth Lakes. Now, that news release from Mono County District Attorney Tim Kendall says that upon arrival, the reporting party stated that he was shot in the stomach by his roommate. Now, that reporting party, identified as Samuel Connor Gilman, age 34, stated that a struggle ensued and he was able to get the firearm away from his roommate, identified as Malcolm Greg Jolly, age 60, both of Mammoth Lakes. He returned fire, believing that he had killed him. Now, it was determined by law enforcement that Mr. Jolly was deceased and that there appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. A .45 caliber handgun along with shell casings located in the residence. Now, the original news release from the Mono DA on Wednesday noted that law enforcement secured the scene and waited for a forensic team to arrive to process the scene. We have heard that that was done right around 8 o'clock on Wednesday night. That forensic team from the FBI arrived in Mammoth and assisted the Office of the Mono County District Attorney and Mammoth Lakes Police in processing the crime scene. Now, once the scene is completely processed, the Office of the District Attorney will have the evidence forensically examined. Now, the reporting party was flown to Reno, unconscious but stable at last report. Now, at this time, due to his condition, a formal statement obviously cannot be obtained. And again, that deceased man identified as Malcolm Jolly of Mammoth Lakes. Well, we have some semi-official election results from the June 5th statewide direct primary, the most heated race taking place in Inyo County for the job of Inyo County Sheriff. Now, the Inyo County Elections Department updated the latest results just after 1 o'clock this afternoon and expected to have another update by the end of business today. Now, the latest count, Inyo County Sheriff, Under Sheriff Jeff Hollowell beating Inyo County Deputy Josh Nicholson, and again at last count, 2,339 votes for Hollowell to 1,580 votes for Nicholson. Inyo County Supervisor, 1st District, incumbent Dan Tothero leading challenger Lynn Greer, and again at last report, 640 votes for Tothero to 600 votes for Greer. You can see elections.inyocounty.us for all the Inyo County election results. Now, in Mono County, the Mammoth Town Council at last report, with all 5 precincts reporting top 3 vote getters who earned seats. Linda Salcido with 959 votes, incumbent John Wentworth 696 votes, and former council member Kirk Stapp back with 585 votes. And again, they were the top 3 vote getters, won seats on the Mammoth Lakes Town Council. Also at last report from the voting, Jennifer Burrows 487, Brent Turax 387, and Leslie Ann Hoxie 319. In Mono County Supervisor races, Stacy Corliss had a commanding 43% lead over challenger Eric Kaufman in District 5. And in District 1, Jennifer Halferty logged 214 votes to Jesse Reyes 52. For Mono County Superintendent of Schools, incumbent Stacy Adler at last report led challenger Jennifer Hu by 20 votes. And again, you can get the latest results from Mono County, monocounty.ca.gov. Well, the Mammoth Community Water District's Consumer Confidence Report on water quality during the 2017 year is now available at the district's reception and permit desk and at the Mammoth Lakes Public Library. The report can also be viewed or downloaded from the district's website. That news release states that water delivered by the Mammoth Community Water District in 2017 met all state and federal water quality standards. Now, the report includes detailed information regarding the communities' water supply, such as where our water comes from, what constituents were detected in 2017, and how it compares to state and federal standards. We have also posted that report on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, U.S. Secretary of the Interior Ryan Zinke announced Tuesday that almost $37 million in funding was approved to build critical national park infrastructure in California. Included, $21,578,000 will be used to rehabilitate the Winona wastewater treatment plant in Yosemite National Park. And if you remember the torrential rains and floods from a few years ago at Death Valley National Park, well, almost $5,400,000 will be used to restore the flood-damaged historic Scotty's Castle Visitor Center at Death Valley National Park. Now, the news release notes this is part of a $256 million project going to a list of projects across the National Park Service. Press release notes to address dire maintenance and repair needs that contribute to the $11.6 billion backlog currently facing the nation's national parks. We'll be back with more news.